Hey guys, Natasha with the 1407 Planners. I am showing you how to use one of our die lines and one of our papers to make a pocket folder insert. Now, I am doing pocket size because it's what fits on an 8.5 by 11. When you go to the site and it says folder, I think it says folder die lines, you'll notice that most of the smaller sizes fit on an 8.5 by 11, and when you print it, you have to print actual size. Any of the bigger sizes, you have to print on oversized paper, like 11 by 17, and then you can't use the 8.5 by 11 paper. Or you can get, creative and kind of do, like say this was B6 and I had half of the folder printed out. I could line this up like this on the line, but on the other side, and cut out and then tape them together. Does that make sense? To use the bigger sizes, but the reason I'm using a smaller size is just to show you how to simply, with an 8.5 by 11, make a folder. And again, this is pocket size, and yes, I'm using kitchen scissors instead of like a legit cutter tonight. So I will tell you one trick on these is I've been keeping my flaps a little longer than is on the die line. I keep it long enough to hold a two-sided piece of tape. But you're going to cut on the dark lines, and this is not going to be perfect since I'm hand cutting it. With kitchen scissors, yes. Silly me. And all of the flaps, in my opinion, I made them a little too narrow on the die line. So I just enlarge them all. You'll never know on your actual paper since the die line isn't on there. However, some people print the die line right on their paper, in which case you still wouldn't notice because that's the part you're going to tape and tuck, so it won't matter if you don't cut that line off. I mean, you're going to have all these dotted lines anyway. So I cut on all the dark lines, and then the dotted lines are your fold lines. Now, because I just don't really need that now, I want to line this up properly this way. And with you can kind of tell by the cut here and lining them up where you need to go. So once I do this, then we just fold. You can fold over the tab. You can do it two ways. You can fold over, put your tape here, and then this way your pocket is completely smooth on the inside. However, I do it where I'm still going to fold it that way, but then I'm going to open it back up and put my tape here. But then the difference is you have a little notch that stuff can catch on. So this way it looks dirtier on the back. This way you have a little notch on the inside, but you can tape them either way. And that's how you do one of the little pockets. And then and I have to use a bigger size cover because this is what I had out for another video. But then you just slip it on your elastic. And it's not the right size. I know that. This is B6. This is pocket. Thanks, guys.